That actually might be fucking nice. Has the same design as the red line snake. Might signify. Though to be fair, it's not Loki. Those are ancient giants, but it does look like Loki, right? His great, yo, this man said the streets are saying that Kaido's a fish. That Kaido's a fish. Oh shit, that's a fish, and that fish is Kaido. Okay, might mean a Delphi power related. Might mean Loki has a power related to the snake. Though, I need to say this though, these people are just ancient giants. Okay. Okay, that's just something I have to. So we'll have to mark that down. We'll have to mark that down. Oh Jesus. Okay. Oh, let me see here. We have so much to cook. Maybe Loki's desire to destroy the world could be a metaphorical thing, and more to tear down the status quo. It's not a bad idea. I can fuck with that. I can. What do we have so far? Pollution or early Earth, planet, first world. Two possible. Let me after this too. World. Of darkness. Like Flying Triangle. Okay, let me add that right there. With a question mark, obviously. Because now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. We're getting somewhere for sure. But there's just so much. There's just so much, man. There's just too much, actually. Holy fuck. Okay, so we have a gauge on the stars. I think so. We have a gauge on the snake. A note to where they don't have to necessarily be gods. That's fine. Arc Maxim blueprints. We don't know where they came from. That's a very important detail too. I don't think we knew. Hold on. Does anyone know if we actually know where he got those blueprints from to make Arc Maxim in the first place? No, right? I don't think we actually know that. No. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. So we don't know, but it's ancient for sure. And it's flying, so it kind of signify. Oh no, this one's kind of simple, you could argue. Though I don't think it's Uranus, I'll be honest with you. I don't think that Maxim is Uranus, but Maxim is basically a sky version of Noah. You could argue that in some sense here. The sky folks had their own ship, just how people of the land and water had their own ship to survive. So so it could actually signify too that some folks did. What was the idea? Someone had a very good idea that was interesting. Someone mentioned before on Friday that notice how there is not a single different race of people outside of the winged race over here. But every person that we see, yeah, they're only humans outside of one winged person. But over here, there's a cornucopia. Over here, you have minks, automata, you have Lunarians, you have mermaids and fish folk, you have Tontata. Why is it the case? Clones. I mean, I guess they can make clones, but I guess they had the power to make clones back then if they wanted to, for sure. But how about Zunisha's thing is a bit weird. It's strange. I'm not gonna like with Zunisha, but I'll get to it soon enough. Let me just add this note too. I'm gonna add this note because I think it's an important thing to keep in mind. That may not mean much. I'll be with you, but I'm gonna note to that. I will note to. I'm gonna start too. Notice there are only regular humans in the first part of the mural, except one person with wings. But there are many. Get the fuck out of my way. But there are many races in the second part of the mural. Yeah, left. For anyone that reads other way around. Left. Okay. Oh. There it is. Okay. Cole, the white-winged creature. I think it could be a Skypian because I think it. You know what? You made a point there because I think the Skypians. It could have signified that they were always aliens. So remember how we said before that there's an idea where you had the aliens in the NL cover story. The aliens in the NL cover story. Let's get to our boys here. So the aliens in the NL cover story. They could be people that used to live on the planet, but they escaped the planet, let's say in part because of the power of the Forbidden Flame. They escaped the planet and they were able to thrive, live in space as a result of that. So when you go to the ancient ruins on the NL cover story, we see how they lived on the moon. What's it now? Enel's Great Space Mission, an education in painting. The ancient Moonanites with wings. And then, the Moon City, Blicka, they fled to the blue planet in search of resources. So, the people of the moon probably were always aliens. Shit. Let me mark that too. Let me mark that too. That's an important detail. You know what? I need to stop saying that because every freaking detail is an important detail. Every damn detail is an important detail. Are the winged races they are likely, or there, I should say, they're likely aliens. Yeah, they're likely aliens. Even back. Okay. It's Hermes. Wait, you mean Hermes or homies? Oh, Kaku. Yeah, true. Kaku. Bad. Kaku. Okay. So, what else do we need to tackle here? A lot. But what else? Let me see what else we can tackle right now. We got to the stars. We got to that. We didn't touch on the gears, but I think the gears could be. Well, I mean, what I said before about no, I'll just add it here. Stop it! No. Okay. No. I'll do a whole new word. I'll add what I said before here too about the idea that this is where this is actually not necessarily a. This is not a actual thing going on, but most of it's metaphorical of means the planet. So yeah, I'll add the thing here. The gears, the eyes, they're like suns. Really? Okay, I see what you're saying with the eyes because they have the eye thing of it. But I think the gears look more like suns than the eyes. Like if you notice here, the symbol of the sun on Nika's shield and this symbol too, they kind of look at the gears. Where I think it's, again, another symbolic means of dreams and hoping. There is no Panda Man, bro. There is no Panda Man. True. Hey, yo, bat. The gears have teeth? Okay. Let me write what I said before here, too. In the... Okay. A cycle... No. The city can be a... Yeah, it can be metaphorical. Absolutely. Yeah. Stop. Oh. Hey, stop it. If the stars are hopes and dreams, they grow over the course of time, but slowly fade as the reality of life and time take fuck, how do you spell stifle? Okay, there you go. Yes, thank you. Got it. Stifle them. Okay. That's what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking that these two connect. Real quick. There is a chance that this is more, and people are mining or something, or giving their soul energy to some. Would they give their soul energy to the undying? I don't know. Time out. Let me hold on. For all the Philosopher's Stone believers and overachievers, why is it that we believe this idea when it seems like the Forbidden Star existed before any of that? Out of curiosity, why? So it's a big mom, but yeah, but why though? Like, why would the Forbidden Star need the souls of people, like on that big mom shit, if it already existed? It feels like it already exists. Why would he need it? But okay, I'll make this a video or something because there's gonna be a lot to just digest. I'll make this a video, my thought process of how we go through it. Equal exchange? Dude, we are really going FMA. We're going FMA heavy. Damn. Stars of Hope to create doubt, to create devil fruits. I think devil fruits are created over here in second world, not first world. Okay, I'm talking about first world. First world. No, I know, I got you. First world. I think there are no fruits that exist. But to be fair, this could all just be not necessarily all first. This could all be second world. But hey, you know, if you don't use the original language, it's kind of misleading. They probably bring people back from the They're bringing people back from the underworld, like it's Odin having his soldiers where you can tap into Valhalla. Wait, so is this Valhalla? This man says glorious purpose. Oh God. That's a thought. I won't deny that. Could be Bible reference in Tower of Babel, Genesis. Ooh, where God separated the people who tried to climb up to him and created a ladder to heaven. He separated them by changing everyone's language. This could be everyone's race change also happening after the Great Flood. I think that could be the same thing, but at the same time, language is still there. Everyone speaks a common language for the most part. The ancient language is gone, but everyone does speak a common language at this point in time. And then even all the other races do. So giants, fishman, and merfolk, Tontata, and they all speak the same language. But it could be significant of something else entirely. You know, or it could be, let's say, the passage of time, because it depends on how much time is passing from one to another, right? It depends on how much time is between this and this. Is it a few hundred years, thousands, tens of thousands, or millions? Because if it's millions, you can argue that's actually more so a case of evolution after the first great cataclysm, or after the first world was destroyed. The first world was destroyed, probably through the rise of the Red Line, or the creation of the Red Line, or the fall of the Red Line, if you want to get really fucking spacey theme right there, you know what I'm saying, baby? Hell yeah. And then after that, you have maybe, if it's like a few 100,000 of years, maybe they started to evolve. Maybe. That's tough. Because we've never seen anyone in the story come back to life other than Brooke. So it's likely not a life and death. We're actually reborn, truly. But then it looks like they're carrying something when they always come back or when they're first born. And if it is the Big Mom soul thing, time out. If this is the Big Mom soul thing, they're not giving it away. I mean, maybe you think that first they are. So right here, they go up and they have the soul thing. But then the soul thing's here. And then they bring it back with them? Or is it... Now I'm starting to wonder if this is like Zunisha. Well, that we thought before. If this whole thing is Zunisha, and then this is a fucking elevator, and then these are all resources that people are bringing from the cities to live on Zunisha and the elephant herds, and also Noah, to escape the disaster that is the battle between these two forces. It could be like super, I don't know, man. That sounds kind of dumb, but I don't know. It's a tribute, or they're bringing resources so they can live and survive the cataclysms that is happening between these two forces of the extraterrestrial Forbidden Sun and the territorial, not territorial, the what's the name? Whatever. Terra, Gaia, the Earth itself. The conveyor represents people's dreams and aspirations getting bigger, and those become fuel for the machine, represented by a giant monster, which then produces children who are fed back to the cycle of dying dreams that fuels the machine. Well, I agree with you for a second, and then hold on, time out. Because you're getting pretty dark there. The Earth itself. The conveyor represents people's dreams and aspirations getting bigger, and those become fuel for the machine, represented by a giant monster, which then produces children who are fed back to the cycle of dying dreams that fuels the machine. Well, I agree with you for a second, and then hold on, time out. Because you're getting pretty dark there. They become fuel for the machine, represented by a giant monster. Then produces children. So the children, hopes and dreams, and then they all just get fed into the monster. And then they just die. And then they get cycled through over and over and over and over and over again. Like in the Matrix, where like you have folks that live and die in those pods. And then that is nourishment for the machines. That got cryptic as fuck. Cole, you know the story of Faust, a German folklore about a philosopher who made a deal with the devil for more everlasting knowledge? No. I'm saying this for the first world, that the first world, the ancient kingdom, could be doing a whole death and rebirth cycle, potentially for more godlike knowledge, like their advanced technology, because I believe the ancient kingdom are not as noble as we think. I don't think there is a death and rebirth cycle. I'll be honest. I don't think that people are actually dying and then coming back to life in any real way, outside, let's say, Brook, but he's the only one. And I think that, and in my personal opinion, there are no fruits being used in the first world. There are 0 fruits outside maybe the first sun god ability, but that's what I think. So let me just put that here too. That's what I would argue. Okay. Note. I'm an extra star this too. I do not think, I don't think there are any devil fruit powers that exist in the, or I guess during the first world, except for sun god Nika. Maybe. Because I think that the fruits start when the world ends. I think that the tree, here we go, fuck it, all right, because now we need to get to the tree for a second, all right, because I can get lost in the sauce all the shit here. Let me touch upon some things in second world too. What are the wings though on this? I need him to help me mix it to the, that's a good question, I have no idea. Cole, you don't think they could be the first fruit traded for their souls? No, I don't think so. I think that because I think that the fruits start to, because it looks like the first world got destroyed. The first world seemed to get destroyed, and then they rely on the sun god. Right here, the line. A breath stirred in the, hold on. Let me get the right translation. A breath stirred in the abyss. The god of the forest summoned its devils. I think that's devil fruits. I don't think that there's any in fact, hold on, let me. The earth is engulfed in flame, and the hearts of men burn with desire. They reach for the forbidden star. From worship prayers, the sun god rose, beckoned by the enslaved. The god of the land was enraged with a serpent of fire. They cast the world into ruin. Darkness fell, death reigns. They will not meet again. The only time devil is mentioned is in World 2. That is the only time. The only time it's ever mentioned is in World 2. It's never mentioned in World 1. So that's why I just have to believe. I have to believe at this point in time that in World 2 is when you have the existence of the fruit powers. So what the breath of the stirring the abyss and the god of the fruit is, well, I guess we get that now. Yeah, World 1 were like hockey merchants. I don't know if they were hockey merchants, but they were people that relied on other shit, not fruits. Forest god equals Emu, devils equals 5 elder. Does Emu give you forest god vibes at all? Someone mentioned before that maybe because Emu is always chilling in a field of flowers or like in an area where you have like grass, shit like that, it could be forest god related, maybe. Three emus. What? Okay, let me just mark this down. Okay, let me just. Mm-hmm. Let me just mark this down. Okay. The only time the word devil is used is in Book 2, Way of Earth. This devil could mean the creation of the devil fruits and the god of the forest is nature. Not Naruto. A tree. A plant. The reason why, and again, before we, yeah, right. Imagine Naruto just coming, Rasengan! Okay, listen. The reason why I think we have to take into account the idea that Imu is not a god, quote unquote, in the same vein as you would think, it's not the forest god or the earth god, is because if the sea god part, if that sea god part is just the water levels rising, then it's not really a god. It's a natural phenomenon that the Elbathian people, whether it be the kid or whether it be the person that wrote the Harley text, they're just denoting to it as a god, right? Back in the old days, there were these phenomenon that would always happen. Landslides, lightning strikes, floods, volcanic eruptions, right? And because of these natural phenomenon, people back in the early days would associate these things to gods. If there was a flood, you'd associate that with a god. If it was raining, God is crying, right? If it was lightning bolts, the god is angry. You would associate these natural phenomenon that are natural parts of the world with deities. But the Elbathian folks seem to be of the older type where they would associate these things to deities, yes, rather than actual scientific weather phenomenon. Imu is sensed the god hand. Listen, the god hand be like, yo, who the f? Why are you just black? No. What just no. Get rid of the silhouette, dude. What's going on? Nah, get your punk ass out of here, bro. We don't know what the hell you look like, bro. You have to have the energy. Like, what if Imu pulls up and looks like hella dweeby? Glasses, buck teeth, hella nerdy. Oof. We don't need that drip. Nah, that negative drip in the god hand? Hell no. Let me see here. Or devil could refer to elders, and the god of the forest is Imu. It's tough, man. Imu is male Nami. Oh boy. To be fair, Cole, in the first world, I think there's a case reading. There's a case reading between the lines because the mention of Forbidden Star is telling us that the Ancient Kingdom are trading something for forbidden power. We don't know. Something that is beyond their own comprehension, which is why the word devil may not be said in the first world, but just the context of the first world is clearly they're doing something deliberately mischievous and devilish. Maybe, but I think it's actually, it depends on your perspective. Are they doing something malicious and devilish because they want to be, because they're doing something against the world's wishes and natural order? Because they're enslaved and they're getting, or the world itself is improper in some way? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can argue that the natural order is for them to be stuck and suffer the way they are as it is, but folks didn't want that, so they used unnatural means. This guy right here, I think this is the sun god. Unnatural means to try and escape that. Hold on. How is it 8:15? Oh my God. Yo! No way, dude. There's no way. There's no way. What? Oh, fuck. How are we still... There's just no way. There's just no way. All right, let me get some donations real quick. Elijah, appreciate you. Watching from Morocco. Keep up, King. Much love. In which world Nefertari Lily does exist? 50% is the other message from D. Roger in the bottom right again. Okay, I don't know what that second part means, but I'll say she's probably in World 2. I think that most of what we know in the Void Century, World 2, is right here on the second side. Drink water, I did, but it's not enough water. It's 5:16. Go to bed, bro. You have dog. I feel though, but dog water hours, like for real. You have hours that are toxically bad. Kelchi, much over the two. Look at Vegapunk speech. I did. I have, and I won't because it's a long ass speech. 5. When I saw the murals, I instantly thought about the murals in the Monsterverse, where those murals show what is to come in the future. Fair, but I don't think that's the case here. I think that the only thing that's the future is the last part of the Harley text that notifies to the coming of the third world. I think that's it. I'll be shocked if all this is actually the future. Stunned. Professor 2. Did Gunko kill Cobra because of her ability? I don't think so. Because the arrow is far away from her and it turns white. And that one that killed him is still black. Double F Levents, much over 20. Loki has real gum fruit or a rubber Logia. Also, Figurelands are interesting. Also, Figurelands are hidden D's, and Garling plans to take the throne. Figureland are the hidden D clan, and Garling plans to take the throne, like how Bussybeard is doing his own thing. What the fuck? Lily was a hidden D. Grovelli betrayed Garling is current parallel. That's language is tough, so I'm assuming you didn't mean what you meant. That's what I'm assuming, son. You listen, I just read what he said. All right, I just read what he said. Garling isn't also in the $5. Garling isn't doing it for greater good. He's doing it for himself. Shanks is more true D, like Luffy, Roger, etc. Got you. Okay. That one's a lot better than the first. First one's kind of crazy. I'm glad, bro. Pussy. Jesus, dude. Never would I ever even think about that. But hey, people are special. Dorkfed 5. First world, god of earth ruled and fights the ancient serpents. There were places that wished for liberation. The sun god came from the moon. The sun god came from the moon. So I'm gonna write this down now. I kind of agree with you ish. We don't know the origins of We don't know the origins of the forbidden sun. Where did it come from? Did it just manifest naturally? Or did it come from someplace, something else? Right? I think that if this red serpent represents the land, the red line, the god of the land, then to me, this bird represents the inverse. And that's why it's coming down from the stars. The moon haunts you. The moon and the stars are where it's coming from. Therefore, it's extraterrestrial. Or it could be symbolic of the sun or the forbidden star coming down to the planet in some way. And this could be the forbidden star, which also then correlates to the beginning of book 2. Because in book 2, the breath stirred in the abyss. What breath? From where? From the forbidden star. And in doing so, the god of the forest or Mother Nature wove devils. So using the power, so let's take it more metaphorical. Using the power of the forbidden star that was lost at the end of the first world started to affect nature in a way where nature started to naturally, or in this case, unnaturally, as a byproduct of the forbidden star existing, nature started to produce devil fruits. So the god of the forest isn't an actual deity per se, but it is nature itself. Nature itself started to produce devil fruits as a byproduct of the forbidden star's existence. And the forbidden star's existence is beyond Earth's or this planet's existence, which is why it's fighting against the embodiment of the planet, the red serpent. So that's why the end of Earth or World 1 is the beginning of World 2. The fruit's existence starts to usher in the situation in book 2. But you can take it more literally and say, okay, there was a deity known as the god of the forest. And the deity of the god of the forest did use the power of the forbidden sun to create devils. Hence, why over here you see this god potentially, this god of the forest, maybe Emu, wielding the power of the sun in their hands against the forces against Emu, or the god of the forest, which would be the Coleman, the Joy Boy Nika coalition. Just AOT? AOT has what? AOT has some sort of fucking like worm in a tree, right? Or something? No, forget it. It doesn't matter. Trash. I'm gonna stop. What if they're just Logia fruits? Maybe? Who's on? I don't know if that's an elephant, man. That's the thing. It's like the elephant's weird. But before I get the elephant, before I get the Zenitsu, let me write that down. Let me write what I just said. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down. Okay. No. Nature. Why do I keep on writing fucking Naruto? Nature. That's right. Nature itself was creating devil fruits as a so if nature itself was creating the fruits as a byproduct of the forbidden fruit existing, all right? The forbidden flame, or I guess the forbidden sun. Let me see this. The forbidden sun. The forbidden sun. Okay. And then what I have to do this, I need this now. I need space. Where's the space? Fuck, man, dude. Oh my god. Okay, I'm doing over here. I'm gonna take, cause this right here is book one, but I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna. Fuck! I need space. I need space. I mean, I'm gonna do this then. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move you over here, my chief. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna do you. I'm gonna do. Stop it. There you go. No, should move it. Okay. I need to circle this chicken right here. This extraterrestrial chicken. Boom. Bada bing. Okay. Dude. Cause I'm actually gonna, you know, I'm actually gonna doubt. I'm gonna press X to doubt if this is actually a kid that drew this thing. I'm gonna doubt massively hard. I think it's the midget. I said it. I think it's a giant midget. I said it. All right, the people of this fractured moon are perhaps the Lunarians, but there are too few of them left alive to be significant. It also represents the people who saw with NL are a mechanical race and poached other races that lived as well. Yeah, I think that book 2 is actually more simplistic than book 1 is. I'll be with you. I think book 1 is where you have all like the juicy, like what the fuck shit. This I think is much easier. Much easier. Forces of Darkness, Elders, and the 20 Nations versus the Coalition of the Sun, aka Nika, Ancient Giants, Mermaids, Tontada, Giants or maybe Buccaneers, potentially Space Robots, Minks, Lunarians, Alabastians potentially, Samurai, whoever you are, Yonko Kaido's progenitors, Fish. I think that's way simpler. This is like way simpler. Because we've already gotten a lot of information about, dude, Ziz. The hell you doing, son? Much up for the fucking $100. What do you mean I'm doing? Ha 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 ha. Okay. Let me mark this though. Let me mark this. By the way, you guys, this is something that I just kind of pulled together, and I was like, let me just do this real quick, because sometimes I don't do things that are this similar, but when I go through research and I do a lot of, you know, things on, you know, videos, I kind of do similar things. I kind of ponder, theory craft, I test my theories out at each other, that kind of stuff. It's not your standard affair that I do this kind of stuff, but then again, it's not a standard chapter. Okay. This chicken is likely